Does that work? Yes. I'm going live now. Hello there guys, welcome back to Blues Fans TV for my live review of Chelsea 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. As Chelsea have secured their finish inside the top 4, meaning we have qualified for the Champions League for next season. I'm sorry that you saw the intro kind of like break up and kind of like the sound a few times. Don't know what's happening. Don't really care that much, honestly. All that matters today is that we secured the top 4 finish and that we turned up with a very, very good performance today and just beat Wolves. Didn't really matter at all what happened between Leicester and Man United, even though Man United won, hence why Chelsea only finished 4. But for me personally, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all the same thing. As long as you don't win the league and finish outside of the top 4, it's all the same thing. Yeah, it's £2.7 million difference between 3rd and 4th. But at the end of the day, I don't care. It just would have been nice to finish 3rd just for the sponsorship. But other than that, honestly, I do not care. We won. Brilliant performance today from top to bottom. From the goalkeeper to the striker, everyone was good enough today. And I was happy. You know, we let Wolves do absolutely nothing all game long. We had 2 brilliant moments in injury time of the first half, and that secured ourselves a top 4 finish. And honestly, Frank Lampard, fair play. You know, fair play. Going into the season, I was sat here on this channel saying, I'm not expecting, maybe it wasn't my personal channel, I can't remember. I'm a bit drunk, I will admit, but people drink responsibly. I'm 25 years of age, I'm allowed. And I'm not driving anywhere today. So, regardless, I can't remember which channel it was on, but I was sat here exactly in this spot saying, I don't expect us to finish any higher than somewhere between 6th and 8th. And I wouldn't even be upset if we finished 10th again. And now we're here, finishing inside the top 4, ahead of Tottenham, ahead of Arsenal. You know, still the best team in London. I know Liverpool won the league, and fair play to them, even though there was pricks on Wednesday with claiming free kicks that clearly wasn't free kicks. And maybe we would have secured the top 4 on Wednesday already, but we secured it today. We didn't let it get to our heads, and we secured it today, and that is pretty brilliant. I'm off my head, happy. I'm gassed. I'm a bit drunk, but, you know, it is what it is. We're all happy. We're all absolutely gassed. And, of course, guys, if you're new to Blues Fans TV, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be massively, massively appreciated. There's already 350 of you watching. Honestly, I appreciate every single one of you that has tuned in. Of course, guys, if you've watched my live reviews previously, you will know that I will get to what you guys have put into the chat later on after I've talked through the game on my own accord, basically. But make sure you drop a like. Honestly, we massively appreciate it. There's 300, almost 400 of you now watching, and it's only 60 likes. So make sure you drop a like. Every single... Chelsea qualified for top 4 today. I expect every single one that is clicking this video or live stream to drop a like. So make sure you go down below and click that like button. It doesn't cost you any money. It barely costs you any time, and you can still hear me waffling. So make sure you click that like button. Honestly, I would massively, massively appreciate it. And I'm just so happy. And someone said, make sure you plug your channel. It's just Laurenz, vescoli, just my name. The link to it is down in the description below. So just click it, subscribe on there. I will try to provide more content. I haven't uploaded a video there in a while, I will admit. But since the restart, obviously, there's been so many Chelsea games. I've kind of been a bit busy, and also I'm moving out in a week. So, you know, things have been keeping me busy. And now my light is bloody flickering. And I don't even know whether it's actually flickering or whether I'm just drunk. Do you know what I mean? But getting into the game, you know, let's just start with the lineup today. I said in my preview yesterday that this is kind of the team that I would personally actually go for. A 3-4-3 formation, because that's what Wolves go with. I didn't actually think Lampard would go for it, but only if Kante was fit, who was not fit, turns out. If he wasn't fit, I was always pretty certain that Lampard would also go for a 3-4-3. And that's exactly what he did. He did change the goalkeeper, exactly like I predicted, because I said Lampard would change the goalkeeper. And if my light could stop fucking flickering, I would be very pleased. It's not. Let me just give that a few more tries. You know, we're all just happy today, so we might as well just click the light on and off for a few times. So it stops flickering, might as well. So Willy Caballero wasn't goal. A back 3 of Azpilicueta, the right side, a centre back, cut Zuma down the middle again. Antonio Rudiger as the left-handed, you know, centre back off the back 3. Reece James at right wing back, Alonso at left wing back, a midfield 2 of Jorginho and Mateo Kovacic. Of course, as N'Golo Kante was not fit, not even on the bench actually. And then a front 3 of Christian Pulisic coming in on the left wing instead of Willian, who picked up some sort of injury. He even said himself, you know, he tried until the last minute to be fit for the game, but it just wasn't possible. I just really hope that he can be available and fit for the FA Cup final next Saturday, so he can get himself the send-off that he absolutely deserves for 7, 8, whatever it was. Wonderful years at Chelsea. Not always the best performances, but still wonderful years at Chelsea. Always giving his best, in my opinion. So, you know, it's a bit of a shame. I hope he's fit for the weekend. Mason Mount started this time at right wing, right attacking centre attacking mid, if you want to call it that. And Olivier Giroud started up front. And going into the game, to be honest, guys, the game was dead. The game was dead in half for the entirety of the first half until injury time. Nothing was happening. We had like one kind of half attempt with Reece James attempting a header from a Mason Mount free kick, and Wolves did absolutely nothing. You know, it was just a nothing game. Honestly, it was just a nothing game until the injury time of the first half when we got a free kick that I will admit was never a free kick. It was a blatant dive from Marcus Alonso. But what do you call that? Karma for what happened at Liverpool on Wednesday, because clearly Mateo Kovacic did not foul the guy, Mane, the stupid rebel prick. That's what he is. That's all he is. That's all he'll ever be. Even if he wins Champions League and Premier League titles, all he'll ever be, in my head, is a rebel prick. Diving around, running around, making the ref give a free kick. But that's karma for that. We got the free kick today. Mason Mount steps up. Like that video he did however many years ago when he's got the Justin Bieber haircut and just waffling to the camera saying, you know, you just have to hit it by the valve. I have not 100% how to actually pronounce that. I know how to spell it, not 100% sure how to pronounce it. Regardless, he says, you know, you hit it there, you put it in the top corner, top bins. And that's exactly what he did. Stepped up from 22, 23 yards, maybe put it over the wall, right into the side netting, into the corner. Nothing Rui Patricio could have done about it. And then, in the 4th minute of injury time in the first half, Mason Mount with the assist. You know, actually, Wolves have a free kick. They play it out, falls directly to Jorginho. First time pass it to Pulisic, Pulisic over to Mason Mount. Mason Mount with a good ball to Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud, in my opinion, with a slightly heavy touch. Maybe he meant it. If he did, fair play, Oli. That's brilliant. If he meant it, fair play, Oli. Kind of tries to take around the keeper. Gets a bit of a heavy touch, in my opinion. Connor Cody kind of like stuck in no man's land because even Connor Cody didn't expect that heavy of a touch. And Olivier Giroud tries to just manage to go, actually manages to get past Patricio, also past Connor Cody, and then with a sliding effort manages to finish it 4-2-0 before the break. And the second half, we had about one decent chance, maybe, which was a lovely Pulisic Giroud 1-2, which Pulisic in the end just put over the bar just before he got subbed off. And yeah, Wolves had absolutely nothing all game, really. They had one cross which turned into their most dangerous effort on target in the game, which Willy Caballero did well to save, to keep out because it was kind of tipping over him a little bit like the Ziyech goal from Ajax against Chelsea. So a little bit like that, but Willy Caballero wasn't getting hit in the face by the post. So he saved it, which was bloody brilliant. And other than that, Wolves honestly didn't do much. They honestly didn't do much, and we were just really, really good. You know, today's approach to the game just felt like, all right, we know a draw is enough. We'd love to get a win. But all that matters is that we don't lose. And that's what we did say. We didn't let Wolves do anything. They play in this system every single game. We don't play this system that much. All right, we played for the last 2 games and we did fairly well in it. But we outplayed them in their system. Okay, for the first 20 minutes, they were maybe slightly the better team. But at the end of the day, they had no chances. We scored 2 goals. And it was bloody brilliant. It was bloody brilliant from every single player. From Willy Caballero, even if it was only that one proper save, to Azpilicueta, Kurt Zuma, Antonio Rudiger. All of them 3, brilliant. Reece James had a good performance. Alonso had a good performance, even though that one time in the first half, when we would have had a good chance, the man, you know, took some paralyzer before the game because he took so long to shoot. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We finished top 4. We won the game 2-0. I'm not bothered. Jorginho and Kovacic, especially Kovacic, both bloody brilliant today. Front 3, Pulisic. Actually, I will say, Pulisic was awful. Bar that one chance he created with Giroud in the second half, he wasn't very good at all. But it doesn't matter. You know, he was still part of the team that finished top 4 in Frank Lampard's first season with the transfer ban after we had lost Eden Hazard. How can I complain? Honestly, how can I possibly complain? And we're also, to top it off, in the FA Cup bloody final. And we're going to batter Arsenal. I don't care what anyone says. They conceded 2 goals against Watford. Do you know what I mean? Watford. I don't know how many goals we conceded against Watford, I won't lie. But that's irrelevant right now. I'm waffling like crazy, but that doesn't matter. Let's just continue. Mason Mount, obviously brilliant, got the assist for the Giroud goal, scored the first goal himself. Was he that much involved in the rest of the game? He was all right, nothing special, but those 2 moments were the 2 moments that won us the game today, so can't hate on him. 51 appearances all season this year as a academy graduate that gave his debut in the first game of the season. I mean, that's bloody impressive. And Olivier Giroud, being the oldest ever player in the Premier League at 33 years of age, just scoring 5 consecutive Premier League starts, overtaking Jamie Vardy, who did so at 32 years of age. What a stat that is. 33 years of age, scoring in 5 consecutive Premier League stats. That's a stat and a half. Considering the guy barely played until, what, March? It's impressive. Bloody impressive. I mean, he will probably be second/third choice striker next season, considering the reports that Timo Werner, who of course was at the bridge for the first time today, will be used as striker rather than left wing. Considering that, you know, Giroud will probably be second or third choice striker. He won't play much, but that doesn't matter. He was one of the main reasons why, since the restart, Chelsea secured ourselves, a top 4 finish and a spot in the Champions League next season, which is probably brilliant, both on a financial aspect, both in a case of players we are going to try and sign this summer. Maybe not so much Kai Havertz, because that seems to be done already, but other players will make a difference, and also just financial ability in how much we can spend on players. It's bloody brilliant, and also it's just good to be in the Champions League. I'd much rather play possibly at the Bernabeu, even if we probably still can't go to football games, which will be sad, because I've always wanted to go to the Bernabeu in Madrid. And then if it's without fans, I'll be a bit sad, but still much better than playing in bloody Kazakhstan, do you know what I mean? So I'm bloody happy about this. And other than that, what else is there to say? I've been going for 10 minutes. I've been waffling my life away. The game itself, I won't lie, it wasn't that entertaining. We scored 2 goals, and other than that, nothing much happened. We just controlled it. And sometimes I ask myself, when we have these games, like today, why is this kind of defensive performance? And I know Wolves weren't brilliant, but still, why is this kind of defensive performance for the rest of the season? Do you know what I mean? Like, Wolves did nothing, and they're not a bad team. They have Jimenez, who scored many goals this season. Traoré came on at half-time. They have Diogo Jota. They have Neto. No, not Neto. Is his name Neto? I can't remember to save my life. Do you know what I mean? But they have Ruben Neves. They have João Moutinho. They have good players. And we let them do nothing. And as much as I was very happy with Willy Caballero today, whether we had Kepa or Willy today in goal, made no difference, bar that cross. Maybe Kepa would have conceded that. I don't know. But essentially, it was the midfield and defence that stopped Wolves today, not Willy Caballero. That one save from open play, bar the cross that Willy Caballero made, Kepa would have made that comfortably as well. So it is that, and it's happy. Do you know what I mean? It is happy. I'm happy. I'm bloody happy. And I don't really care essentially that much, like I said in the beginning already, whether United finish ahead of us or not. We beat them in the FA Cup semi-final, and that's good enough for me. But again, guys, there's almost 700 of you guys watching, so make sure you subscribe to Blues Fans TV if you haven't already. And if you have, make sure you tell your mates, your nan, your mum, your sister, your brother, everyone about it to subscribe. But if you haven't, make sure you do subscribe. There's 700 of you watching and 283 likes. So make sure you drop a like. Like I said in the beginning, every single one of you, I'm expecting every single one of you to drop a like today. So go down below, click that like button. It doesn't cost you any money. It costs you barely any time. So make sure you click that like button. I don't care who you are, just drop the like button, honestly. And I appreciate, of course, every single one of you that has tuned in. And what else is there to say? Let's talk about the season just quickly, just quickly before I get to your guys' comments. Like I said in the beginning, I didn't expect us to finish anywhere near the top 4. And yes, it helped that Arsenal and Spurs had awful seasons, but I didn't expect it. And it's good. I'm happy. What can you expect? We have Tammy Abraham, who scored 15 goals in the Premier League, 17, 18 in all competitions. We have Olivier Giroud, who scored God knows how many, but quite a lot, 5, 6 since the restart. We have players like Pulisic, who just exploded, especially since the restart, but also just before and after, well, just before his injury, before he was obviously out until, the break from football. Brilliant. Mason Mount making 51 appearances this season. Fikayo Tomori, again, a bit injured, hoping for more to see more from him. Reece James just giving us so much energy and crossing ability from the right, even though he wasn't blessed with any sort of assist or goal since the restart. Still a brilliant player. He's only 20 years of age. Callum Hudson-Odoi will only get better. Then you have players like Mateo Kovacic. Jorginho, even in this 3-4-3 system, has been good. Yeah, he didn't do well for the 5th goal by Liverpool in midweek, but still, he has been good. He came on against Palace to help secure that win, which now is 3 points that helped us secure top 4, which was very, very important. And we still have Ross Barkley, who even got better. Ruben Loftus-Cheek finally is back from injury. We have so much positivity. And then we've signed Hakim Ziyech already. We've signed Timo Werner already. And it certainly strongly looks like we've signed Kai Havertz already. And we're only going to sign a left back, possibly a centre back, possibly a goalkeeper. We're going to be good next season. I'm not saying we're going to challenge Liverpool and Man City, seriously challenge them for the league title, but we'll be up there. And I'm pretty confident that we will comfortably finish within the top 4 and give it the season after. And I'm saying we will challenge for the league. I'm not saying we'll win the league, but I'm saying we'll be up there and we'll challenge for it. And I'm bloody gassed. Someone put in the comments, Brendan Rodgers choked since pandemic. Not meant to say that word. Restart. Well, no. Brendan Rodgers has been choking since bloody Liverpool bottled the title. Do you know what I mean? Do you remember when Gerrard slipped? Brendan Rodgers was manager then. Do you know when they bottled a 3-0 lead against Crystal Palace? Same season, just a couple of games after they lost 2-0 to ourselves. They bottled it. Brendan Rodgers is a bottler. He's a good manager, but also a bottler. It's just what he is. United and Chelsea, the best teams. How can you say that? You're a disgrace to yourself, mate. You can't just put those teams in the same sentence. It don't work like that. Kepa, the Joe Hart. No. Joe Hart's won the Premier League. Sorry, I had to say that. Maybe Chilwell since Leicester failed. I still don't want Chilwell, but it might make him quite a lot cheaper considering they're not in the Champions League, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. We signed Kai Havertz. Well, not officially, but, you know, the rumours, the people that I believe in, they're kind of strongly suggesting that we kind of have. But give it a few weeks, it will be announced. I'm pretty confident. If not, clip this, meme this, do what you want. But it is what it is. Hudson-Odoi finishes like a centre-back taking a long shot. Well, that's what I thought of Oliver Giroud till Christmas, so, you know, really, what can I say? Hudson-Odoi, I still have not forgiven him about the transfer request. People will hate on me. Some people will agree with me. I haven't forgiven him for it. But there's still hope. I mean, he's a young player. He's 19 years of age. And yeah, sometimes the attitude isn't quite right, maybe. Sometimes, obviously, he's been very lucky with that Achilles injury. There's still a big player in him. There's still a big player in him. And now he will be certainly forced to improve. Because we have Timo Werner, who possibly can play on the left wing. We have Christian Pulisic, who's been absolutely on it. Bar today, but still, other than that, since the restart, brilliant. Hakim Ziyech. Probably not Willian and Pedro, but maybe Willian. And we just have good players. Messi Mount, who in the 3-4-3 can play on the left wing or the right wing like today and score a goal and assist a goal. We have the players. So Hudson-Odoi needs to be bloody on it. But he might do. And if he does, we'll have a brilliant player on our hands, and I'm bloody happy about it. But guys, I'm going to get to what you guys have put into the chat one more time. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Blues Fans TV. There's 740 if you're watching. I appreciate every single one of you that has tuned in. Subscribe if you haven't already to Blues Fans TV. We're still on our way to 200,000 subscribers, even though we're quite a while away, considering we're at 103,000 subs. But, you know, 97,000 might happen overnight. You never know. But make sure you drop a like. You know, there's just about 400 likes. And there's almost 800 if you're watching, so make sure you drop a like. Click that like button. Doesn't cost you any money, barely cost you any time. That'd be massively appreciated. Oblak, Kepa, Swap, Bruno, Farts, whatever, that's your name, but fair enough. Put in the chat. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Atletico won't actually swap Kepa for Oblak. What if we could get Oblak? That'd be bloody ridiculous. I mean, he's, in my opinion, alongside Ter Stegen, the best goalkeeper in the world. Slightly behind Ter Stegen because Ter Stegen is better with his feet. But simply on a goalkeeping terms, shot stopping and that, and also commanding the box, bloody brilliant. We're also in talks, apparently, or interested in, what's his first name? Jimenez, anyway, the centre-back from Atletico Madrid. I can't remember his first name to save my life. Anyway, the Uruguayan centre-back, brilliant player. A bit injury-prone, which is a little bit of my problem, but other than that, I'm bloody happy. Honestly, like, if we can get those players, whether it's Tagliafico or Chilwell in the end, it's not my money at the end of the day. So if Chelsea can afford to buy Chilwell, a centre-back and a goalkeeper, fair play, you do you in it, as long as we don't get in trouble with FFP, because we won't, you know, do what Man City did and still get out of trouble. But if we can do that, great. If we can't get Tagliafico and then get a centre-back and a goalkeeper, because I don't think there's much between Tagliafico and Chilwell, and Tagliafico is just a lot cheaper, quite frankly. Do we have to go through qualification rounds? No, we do not, since pretty sure last season. The top 4 from the top 5 leagues are automatically guaranteed qualification directly into the group stages of the Champions League. So whether you're from the Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A, you know, La Liga or Ligue 1, you're directly qualified into the Champions League as one of the top 4. So it's absolutely calm. No early start of the season. Michael Miller, whatever your name is, you let me know in the chat where you're from, mate, so I know whether you're Michael or Michael, please. Mount crushed it. Pulisic wasn't poor. He had 2 or 3 players marking him every time he got the ball, opening up rooms for other players. Yeah, no, but he still had too many heavy touches. You know, you can defend him all you want. He had too many heavy touches and too many poor passes. It's as simple as that. Rudiger and Kepa need to be replaced. Rudiger needs to not start, but not necessarily be replaced. I still think he's a good player to have around. Hudson-Odoi was immense against Liverpool, considering how long he was out and how young he is. Still, I agree, he was very good. Rudiger out of position all the time. You're not wrong, but he was also aggressive, and we still played a very good defensive game with Wolves having 1 or 2, maybe 3 chances, but that, you know, at a push, do you know what I mean? So, can't really say it. Onana, get this man for 27 million. No, get rid of Onana. No. The man is so injury prone. Yeah, he's a bit better in the air because he's quite significantly taller than Kepa. But the man, and yeah, he makes more, you know, outrageous saves and wonder saves, but he's so prone to mistakes. You lot just don't watch the Eredivisie enough at all. Like, you just don't. Even the Champions League has made too many mistakes. It's no better than bloody Kepa. Why spend another 27 million on it? It's pointless. Get rid of Onana. If we're going to get a new goalkeeper, we get someone like Oblak, and I'm bloody happy. You get someone like Dean Henderson, I'm happy. Get Nick Pope, meh. Get Onana, meh. Do you know what I mean? You got to be realistic. You think we should sign both Skriniar and Jimenez? No, I don't want Skriniar, to be honest. He's had a poor season. And also, even though Inter might listen to offers now, according to reports, I still don't think it's quite good enough. Don't know what that means. Jorginho is so good, it's a shame the fan base can't see his abilities. I agree. I mean, he has some strong deficits, whether it's a lack of pace, a lack of physicality, a lack of defensive game knowledge when he just has to hack someone down, like for the 5th goal against Liverpool. But there's so many things that he does so incredibly well, whether it's movement, whether it's cutting passing lanes, whether it's making sure he's always available to be passed to, that people don't appreciate enough, which is sad. Let's see whether he leaves in the end or not. At the end of the day, we're going to be okay, quite frankly, with him or without him, I will say. Jorginho is good, but does not fit Lampard's system. He's good for a manager who plays Regista. That is a fair point. That is a very fair point. In the 3-4-3 did okay, but in the 4-3-3 that Lampard likes to use with the DM and 2 attacking aides, you're right, that's not his position. 16-1 Chelsea win Prem next season, but I'm not saying that. All sort of betting companies out there available for you. Sponsor us if you want to. But yeah, you know, why not? Why the TF do people even consider him? I don't know what you're talking about. Check things. Kepa has potential, so many maybe a loan for him. Well, I don't know where you've got this information from. The Kepa thinks Kepa's got potential, but if he does, fair enough. But it depends on it really depends on who we can sign instead, kind of thing. Koulibaly would be the best. Whoever's laughing over there, I don't know why she's doing that.
Kepa thinks Kepa got potential.
I don't know who said that. That guy said that.
Yeah, but it's Czech thinks Kepa got potential.
Yeah, and?
You said Kepa thinks.
Oh, no. Sorry, I misspoke clearly. Czech thinks Kepa has potential. Apparently, I said Kepa thinks Kepa has potential. Kepa probably does think Kepa has potential. Who knows? What formation against the Gunners? Well, if Kante is fit, I think 3-4-3, but I'm pretty sure Arsenal will actually go 3-4-3. So maybe we should go 3-4-3 as well, because I'm pretty sure we'll be better than them at it. I'm unsure. I will say. Oblak, Tagliafico, and the defender incoming, bloody hopefully, and Havertz. I seriously think Hudson-Odoi is not good enough, and his wages is disruptive for the stability of the team. All right, calm down, mate. We just secured top 4. Stop crying. Which centre back should we sign, your mum? Because I don't bloody know. Jimenez, Koulibaly, all be bloody brilliant, all bloody expensive. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking know how much money we've got available, so you're asking me. Which centre back should Chelsea sign? Just answer that, mate. Kepa needs to be sold, not loaned out. Well, try and find someone that pays that much for him, which we'll be happy with. There was a time Kepa started over De Gea. No, he still does, mate. Last year was decent for Kepa, but this year he's made errors, but the defence was poor too. Yes, that's very true. Top 3 for us, and good job to Chelsea too. We didn't actually finish 3rd, we finished 4th, but fair play. Yeah, let's now win a trophy. I bloody agree. Let's let that be the last point of this review, because yes, we've beaten Wolves 2-0. Yes, that has secured ourselves a spot within the top 4 and a Champions League spot next season. But next season, in 6 days' time, Chelsea are to face Arsenal in the FA Cup final for a trophy. And if Frank Lampard can finish within the top 4 and win a bloody trophy, I mean, what more can you ask from the man? Do you know what I mean? What more can you ask from the man? So let's bloody do that. Let's beat Arteta and this little old bunch of mugs, because all they do is have Aubameyang and have Luiz guessing whether he's going to have a good day or a bad day, because that's all Arsenal is, because they don't have a midfield, they don't have an attack, but Aubameyang. Lacazette scores about screaming about once at bloody 15 games, and other than that, he misses every sitter. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I'm a little bit tipsy still, so I might regret some of the things I'm saying right now, but you know, you've got to be confident at some point. I mean, they just about scraped the 3-2 win against Watford. Don't actually know whether they scraped it. They might have had chances to win about 7-2. Who knows? But I'm going to leave it at that. I really do appreciate every single one of you that has tuned in. Like I said a number of times this stream already, in this video, if you're watching it at a later point, make sure you subscribe to Blues Fans TV. If you haven't already, drop a like. If you haven't already as well, there's 497 likes with 748 people watching. So make sure you drop a like. Every single one of you, drop a like. Doesn't cost you any money. Doesn't cost you barely any time. So make sure you drop a like whether you're watching this live right now or whether you're watching it as a video later on. I'd honestly massively appreciate it. And yeah, that's honestly been it from me. Top 4 this season. Congratulations, Frank Lampard. congratulations to the entirety of the team, whether it's someone like Kepa that has struggled and was left out today, or whether it's someone like, I don't know, Kovacic, who probably should win Player of the Season and will probably win Player of the Season. Every single one of them deserve credit for the season, for today, and I'm bloody happy. Let's get that trophy against Arsenal. Let's give Bayern a hard run for their money in the round of 16 in the second leg of that. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Up to Chelsea. And I'll see you when I see you.